Sometimes you have like two at once, like two pimples here and here, and it's just, and sometimes it can be so big and you're thinking, why are you so angry? What are you angry about? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video will be about Ingrown. Yep. It's one of the, guess, no, I've not really had lots of problems. I can't say, oh yeah, I've had a terrible time since I had my hair transplant done, but something that's quite niggling a little bit is definitely ingrown. So, or pimple, it looks like both, to be honest. So you can see there's one just glaring here, but this has got nothing to do with my transplant. It's just been annoying. But usually there's some, I don't know, it's annoying when now that I need to do a video, I can't find it. But normally they're around this area. You get them here. I had like two big ones here last week. Or yeah, 2 weeks ago. But it's gone down. Yeah, I've seen some people that have had, with the research I did anyway, I've seen people that have had really painful ones where it's nice, it's red, nothing nice about it. It's red and angry, and you get some where it's just all over the place, and obviously it's normal because you feel the need to touch it, because so touching, and I don't think that helps, and if you're touching it, it becomes much more inflamed than it should be. I know some people call it ingrown. From my own experience, I can't really tell if that's what it is, because normally if you have an ingrown, you can use like what's that thing that you use? I'm gonna pop it here, so I think I know what I mean, but just to pull it out sometimes. But I didn't try to do that this time around, but sometimes you can see if there's hair in there somewhere. But the pimples that I've had, I haven't seen anything there. It's just when you press it, because I have pressed it once, it's just pus and nothing else. That's what comes out. I did reach out to Longevita, but on WhatsApp, when you reach out to them, they just tell you, well, I reached out to them and I was advised to send pictures of my progress so far, and then they can do an assessment and get back to me. But I was just thinking, it's not unexpected, if you check online, you can see that this is one of the you can get that. It's not unusual, it's not atypical. So I've been too lazy to actually send pictures to them. How weird is that? I haven't. So yeah, I actually got one today as well, where I got a message from them, and I said I would, but I don't think it's a pressing issue. The thing is, when you don't have any of the pimples and things like that, it no longer becomes a pressing issue. But when you have it again, you're like, oh jeez, man, I need to look into it. But for me, something I found that worked is just don't touch it, don't play with it, leave it alone. It will go on its own, and try to wash the transplanted area as much as possible. And when I say as much as possible, once a day is fine. If you do miss a day, that's fine. I've kept up with the hygiene anyway, so making sure that, for example, now that I have gel on my hair, I try not to sleep with it on. I would definitely wash it off at night. I think I've only had one instance where I couldn't wash it off because I realized that I wasn't at home, and I did have access to shampoos and everything, but I know there was a reason for it, so I had to just relax. And then the following day I got home, and then I was able to wash it off. But yeah, so making sure you keep it clean is always a good idea. So yeah, making sure you keep it nice and clean, the transplanted area, is always a very good idea, because I've seen some people where they've had infection following their transplant, and the transplanted area can be it just looks really painful. Just Google the pictures. If I can find some, I'll pop the pictures on here, but you can just Google it, but you see really inflamed scalp after hair transplant, and that can be quite terrible. It can be quite painful. It looks horrible as well. So hygiene, leave it alone. And what you can help with it as well is, if it's too uncomfortable, what I did was just apply maybe some, I know some people might be against this, or you might want to, it depends. If it's really swollen, for some weird reason, I find heat quite comfortable, and it makes it comfortable for me, and it eases the pain a little bit for me. I think when I'm laying on my side, because it's just here sometimes, when you're laying on it, that's when it becomes uncomfortable. So just changing position helps, but just leave it alone. It should go on its own. Most of the time it does. So I don't have any right now. I'm sure I had some few days ago. I was thinking, oh, this would be a good time to do a video. I swear now I can't find any, because I wanted to show you guys. But I'll put videos of what they look like anyway, so you can have a look and yeah, see what it is. But if you're currently in your transplanted, if you've had the hair transplant done already, don't be too worried once you start having those symptoms, because I won't call them symptoms, it's not like once you start having hair, those ingrown hairs, it is normal. So I am still I think Longevita said anyway, which I was aware of, my hair is still growing, so the implanted hair is still growing, so there are definitely chances that I would still get more, because the areas here that isn't filled up properly, so it's not, you know, it's expected. So don't be too worried or scared, or, you know, it's not, your ingrown hairs would not lead to a failed transplant. No, just leave it alone and yeah, it should be fine. So yeah, I just wanted to have a quick chat about that really. But yeah, I don't have any to show you guys at the moment, so I guess, which is a good thing. It'll be back, I know, or they will be back. Sometimes you have like two at once, like two pimples here and here, and it's just, and sometimes it can be so big and you're thinking, why are you so angry? What are you angry about? It'll be very uncomfortable, but yeah, it's not a big deal. I will put some links if I can find some about, I'm sure there will be, about ingrown, so you can educate yourself. Yeah, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.